What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the video. In this one, we're talking about a stock that I found that has super high short interest, a very high short ratio as well. We'll talk about what this company is kind of doing and why I see the potential for a short squeeze is definitely there. There's a ton of news and a ton of different factors that are pointing towards a short squeeze, but remember, nothing in the market is a guarantee, so please be smart with your money. But all I ask, if you do enjoy this type of content, if you do enjoy this video, that you subscribe to the channel and you turn on post notifications so you do not miss out on any of my future content. Well, let's go ahead and get straight into it. So the stock we're talking about today is ticker FUV, Arcimoto. They trade for $3.80. The company did recently go through a 1-for-20 reverse stock split. So remember, one stock now is worth 20. It's reversed, the price goes higher. So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and kind of talk about everything you need to know about this stock. So they right now have a market cap of about $9.57 million, very small company, average volume about 524,000. They manufacture and sell what they call the Fun Utility Vehicle, or FUV, which is their ticker, a tandem 2-seat, 3-wheeled electric vehicle. Almost like, I'm not saying this isn't a serious company, but a fun utility vehicle, I feel like, does not lead to true growth. It's a very small target of people who maybe do want to buy that, which is possibly a very big catalyst as to why there is such high short interest. Over the past 5 days, though, the stock is up 33%. EV stocks has been up as a whole in general, over the past day at least, but the past month, it's down 51%. The past 6 months, it's down 94%. And the past year, it's down 97.61%. We just look at a few key factors. Okay, here's kind of the chart on Finviz. We'll see, sure, it's got a 2.2 million float. 31.58% of that is shorted with a 5.83 short ratio, meaning it would take about 5.83 days to cover all short positions, which is very high. It kind of looks similar to me to HTGM, just in the sense that the downtrend, and then the squeeze. This stock went from 331 to 23 to 24, and that was a pretty big squeeze. It had a 36.52% short float, and this is its current float, but I don't know the exact numbers at the time. Still very similar because that was not too long ago. But let's go ahead and show you a little bit more about Arcimoto. Stock decreases 52% this week, and this was in December. More bearish information, but just because of past information doesn't mean current information for now. I just wanted to show you that. And another thing that was very important in this article is over the past 12 months, FUV lost $35.37 per share. They have 2.2 million shares. That's a lot of money, okay? So keep that in mind. This is something that does give you that bearish sentiment. I'm not trying to bash on the company, but I am trying to point out the reason for a short squeeze potential. 5 hours ago, there were 0 short shares available to short. So that shows that there's a huge demand for the shorting. And the short borrow fee rate right now is about 73.69%, which is very high. If we look on market beat, the short interest ratio, days to cover, is 6.6, which is even higher than it was on Finviz. So still a very high number, and these are record dates from December 15th, except for Finviz's is more recent. But definitely very interesting to see this short ratio, and you might see the dollar volume decreasing, and it's kind of simply just because the market cap is decreasing so much. This company, I'll just show you on TradingView how much it used to be worth. This company was worth way more, 134 per share, reverse split adjusted, and then it just continued to fall. It just used to be worth so much more. So very interesting to see what's going to happen. If we kind of just look, stock went all the way up to 734 reverse adjusted, all the way down to 380. And potential shows, volume's picking up recently. A lot of factors are showing a short squeeze coming. Remember, nothing's guaranteed. I'm just looking at key things. My job is to point out this information to you guys. But short volume, it sometimes is very high, upwards of 81%. Right here was 84%. Recently, it's been about 56, 47, 57, there we go, 62, very high numbers. So if you're still a little confused on who this company is, electric vehicles, they sell them, they look like this, fun utility vehicles, ultra efficient electric vehicles, all these different things. Something that I don't know is going to have a huge demand. I feel like the majority of the population, unless they have money to play with, is not going to buy one of these. So that's just my personal opinion and the way that I look at it. I don't know if I necessarily believe in this company too much for a long position. But another thing I was looking at is I pay for this Chaikin Power Pulse it doesn't give you everything. But earnings not expected to go that well. Q1 for 2023 is estimated to be negative $5.60. Power gauge, their power gauge rating is very bearish. Just looking at everything, earnings, technicals, experts, financials is the only thing that does have a bullish indicator. And it's because their revenue has been doing semi well. It has grown, but their expenses have grown way faster than the revenue has. So it's leading to worse net income. And so we show you a little bit more conversations on Yahoo Finance. I just like to look at these just for extra sentiment, get all the information that I can. Everybody seems to be bearish. So there's one bullish, two bullish, but everything else seems to be pretty bearish. They're talking about how poor management is and how this company isn't doing what they expected to say and things like that. But showing you lastly, here's kind of just some profitability margins. Their operating margin is almost negative 1,300%. Return on assets is negative 53%, and return on equity is negative 124%. Numbers that you don't necessarily really like to see. They're burning cash. Operating cash flow is negative 54.8 million. Remember, this is barely a $10 million company, so that is something to keep in mind. They're just burning through money, and it does have catalysts as to why this could be a short interest play. If the company continues to fall and if volume continues to pick up, I do see a squeeze coming pretty soon, especially with a high short ratio. But everybody, that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so you do not miss out on any of my future content. Thank you for making it to the end of this one. Check out the links down below for free stocks, free money. Get it while you can. And I will see you at the next video.